Eduardo. Shalom. Isupk. This is the crossing of the staffs, which means that anybody that is not an officer above may not approach the podium unless called upon. La Yasha Allah, which means to Israel. Amajum, which means to stand. Opanihaki Dum, which means to turn, face the east. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Kodash, Ayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwithka, Aba'ah, Ratazayaka, Ayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawor, Ayah, Bashamayim, Nathan, Lanawa, Lakam, Call, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kwabawatnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kwabawathinawa, Wala'ah, Tabayayanawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Awashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwath, Well Allah, where the power, Lalamyum, Aman. The Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Prayer for the Hakak, or the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, Babakashah, Nathanawa, Hakak, Hakak, La Rapa'ah, Kal Makalah, Wakal Marawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, Lahakium, Hamathium, Hakak, Al Rakawat, Hatam Allah, the Garshan, by Hashem Yahushai, the Wad al-Man. For the power in English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it. Pray to bless Israel in Hebrew. Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, Barak Lanawa, Vayasha Allah, Wahabayah, Saparium, Barak, by Hashem Yahushua, the Wad al-Man. Pray to bless Israel in English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Haharium, Mayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Warataza, Al Yathani, Lamawat, Regolka, Al Yanawam, Shamarika, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, La'a, Yashun, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarika, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yumyaka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarak, Alaya Allah, Yahweh, Yashamarka, McCall, Rai, Yashamar, Atnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Fazaathka, Wawaka, Ma'aitha, Ma'ai, Awalam. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Damayah, Lakah, Al Thakarash, or Al Ashakwat, Al Hayah, Hana, Al Yabyaka, Yahama, your one, Ra'ash, Al Imaka, Yarayamwa, Sawada, Wayatha, Yaitazwa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanaki Dum, Mongolia, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham, Yasha'ala, Iwada, Kaya, Nawa'itazawa, Laba, Yakagwa, Alyaka, Maryat, Yakarathwa, Ahoya, Arawam, Waishamai, Alayum, Mawa'aba, Bulgarium, Bal, Amawan, Amalak, Halashath, Aib, Yashabia, Tazawar, Gam, Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarwai, Lavanya, Lawat, Selah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadian, Kasa Yasara, Kayabian, Balakaal, Kayashwan, Nashamagwa, Ba'ayan da Ara, Kayawa, Daman, Ladama, Shaitamwa, Nara, Yaba Mawa, Ka'irab, Wakaza Abba, Wakaza Bach, Wakatazol, Manai, Call, Nasayakumba, Shar, Amarwa, Nayarashah, Nawa, Ath, Nawath, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shaitamwa, Gogola, Kakwash, Lapanya, Roka, Ka'ash, Abaira, Ya'ira, Wagalahaba, Alahat, Haryam, Khan, Dardatma, Wasa'iraka, Ubasa, Upathka, Abahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Palawan, Wayabakashwa, Shemka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Wayaba'alwa, Idea, Id, Wayaparawa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shemka, Yahweh, Labarka, Al Yawan, Call, Saki, Al, Ha'aratazah. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thou thy power, hold not thy peace. Be not still, O my power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a people, from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and Hagarenes, Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asor also is joined with them. They are hoping the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor, for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes, as Zabad, and as Almunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the Most High power and possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, and men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. Pray for the power structure in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh, wa Yahweh Shai, wa Mayaka Allah, wa Ahayim, wa Tazabia Alawap Yahana, ha Alawapim, ha Saranyam, ha Quantazayanyam, ha Kayayam, wa Akhwathian, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, wa Aman. Pray for the power structure in the English. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahushai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yahana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai. Thank you, so be it. Pray for the curses in the English. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai. Listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites, and the nations, and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, posse comitazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airways, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people and seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way and try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. Always, so be it. Sar, which means to turn. Yeshabi, which means to be seated. We're going to be in Numbers chapter 16 and verse 21. Give me one moment, Baba Kashan. Share the live real quick. All right, Salakia. So this is Numbers 16 and 21 in the Hebrew. Abadlawa, Mathawak, Ha'ida, Haza'ath, Wa'akol, a thumb, Karagai. 22. Wayaplawa, Al, Panyaham, Wayamarwa, Al, Haya, Ha Rawakath, Lakal, Bashar, Hayash, Akkad, Yakata'a, Wa'al, Kal, Ha'ida, the Quatazap, Pa, 23, Wayadabar, Yahweh, All, Mashah, La'amar, verse 24, Dabar, All, Haida, La'amar, Hailawa, Masabiab, La Mashakan, Korak, Dathun, Wa Abyarum, 25, Wa Yaquam, Masha, Wa Yalak, All, Dathun, Wa Abyarum, Wa Yalakwa, Karyawa, Zaquanya, Yasha'ala, verse 26, Wadabar, All, Haida, La'amar, Tawarwa, Na'a, Ma'al, Aholya, Hanashiam, Harasha'ayim, Ha'ala, Wa'al, the Gaiwa, Bakal, Ashar, Laham, Pan, the Sapwa, Bakal, Ha Ta'atham, verse 27, Wa Ya'alwa, Ma'al, Mashakan, Kwarak, the Thun, Wa Abiram, Masabium, Masabiab, Wa the Thun, Wa Abiram, the Taza'awa, Natazabium, Pathak, Ahoyaham, Wanashyaham, Wabanyaham, Wa Tapam. Clap that up. This is number 16. And 21 in the English. Separate yourselves from among this congregation, and may consume them in a moment. 22. And they fell to pieces and said, O God, the God of the spirits of all flesh, shall one man sin, and will thou be wroth with all the congregation? 23. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, 24. Speak unto the congregation, saying, Get you up from about the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. 25. And Moses rose up and went on to Dathan and Abiram, and the elders of Israel followed him. 26. And he spake unto the congregation, saying, Depart, I pray you, from the tents of these wicked men, and touch nothing of theirs, lest ye be consumed in all their sins. 27. So they got up from the tabernacle of Korah and Abiram, and on every side, and Dathan and Abiram came out and stood in the door of their tents, and their wives and their sons and their little children. Number 1628 in the Hebrew. Oyamar, Mashah, Azaath, Tadaiwan, Kaya, Yahweh, Shalachnaya, La'ishawath, Ath, Call, Ha Ma'ishayim, Ha Hala, Kaya, La'a, Malabia. 29. Kamawath, Call, Ha'adam, Ya Mathawan, Allah, Wa Pakwadath, Call, Ha'adam, Yapaquad, Al Yaham, La'a, Yahweh, Shalak Naya. Verse 30. Wa'am, Barya, Yabara, Yahweh, Wa Patazath, Ha'adama, Ath, Paya, Wabalai, Atham, Wa'ath, Call, Ashar, Laham, Wa Yaradawa, Hayayam, Sha'al, Wayadaitham, Kaya, Na'atazawa, Ha'nashiam, Ha'Allah, Ath, Yahweh. Verse 31. Wa Yaya, Kakalthawa, Ladabar, Ath, Call, Hadabarium, Ha'Allah, Wa Abakwai, Ha'adama, Ashar, the Kath Yaham. Verse 32. Wa the Pathka, Ha'rataza, Ath, Haya, Wa Tabalai, Adam, Wa Ath, Bath Yaham, Wa Ath, Call, Ha'adama, Ashar, La Korak, Wa'ath, Call, Ha Rakawash, verse 33. Wa Yaradawa, Hum, Wakal, Ashar, Laham, Kayam, Sha'Allah, Wazakas, Ayaham, Harataza, Wayabadwa, Mathawak, Ha Quahal, 34. Wakal, Yasha'Allah, Ashar, Sab Yabath Yaham, Nasawa, La Kalam, Kaya, Amarwa, Pan, Tabal Ainwa, Harataza. Cut that up. Numbers 16 and 28 in the English. And Moses said, hereby ye shall know that the Lord hath sent me to do all these works, for I have not done them of mine own mind. 29. These men died the common death of all men, or it be visited after the visitation of all men, then the Lord hath not sent me. 30. But if the Lord make a new thing, and the earth open her mouth, and swallow them up, with all that appertain unto them, and they go down quick into the pit, then ye shall understand that these men have provoked the Lord. 31. And it came to pass, as he had made an end of speaking all these words, that the ground clave asunder that was under them. 32. The earth opened her mouth, and swallowed them up, and their houses, and all the men that appertained unto Korah, and all their goods. 33. They and all that appertained to them went down alive into the pit, and the earth closed upon them, and they perished from among the congregation. 34. And all Israel that were round about them fled at the cry of them, for they said, lest the earth swallow us up also. All right. And for those of you who don't know, this was a bunch of fake Israelites that came against Moses, like much of you come against the Isupk today, telling Moses that he takes too much power upon himself. That him and Aaron be the ones, telling the people what to do. That we're all holy. The entire nation is holy, so anybody can be a priest. Anybody can be a leader in the nation. You gotta share it amongst the people. And that's not what the Lord intended. That's why the ISUPK has been standing since 1969. And that's why your fake Israelite group formed in the 2000s, because your leaders were really a bunch of undercover cops and a bunch of sodomites or alternative lifestyle people that did not want to change their lives. That's what your leaders are. And coming soon, the Lord is going to destroy you, just like he destroyed these brothers that came against Moses. That's why we've been telling brothers to come back home. Come back home to the truth, to the ISUPK. Commander General Yohana has put the order out. There's been brothers that were on the fence saying they were ready to come home, but for whatever selfish reason you have, you refuse to come into the truth. When that's exactly what you brothers should be doing, is coming home to the truth. And you should do it if you want to live. If you don't want this, what happened to these foolish brothers, these evil men that came against Moses, if you don't want that to happen to you and your family, you don't want that to happen to you and the brothers that you claim to care about, then you should come into the truth. Come to the ISUPK. Otherwise, you'll be like Sakari. Their leader claimed to care about them. Meanwhile, he's taking gavels in his behind, leaves his men. Now you got his men trying to seduce children, spreading inappropriate images of children online, sleeping with animals. You brothers, you don't really care about the people. Numbers 16 and 35 in the Hebrew. Wash. Yataza'ah. Ma'ath. Yahweh. Wa Kol. Ath. Hakamashium. Wa Ma'athium. Ayash. Koryabia. Hakwatarath. Pa. 36. Way the bar. Yahweh. All. Mashah. Lamar. 37. Amar. All. Izar. Ban. Aharon. Hakahan. Wayaram. Ath. Makathath. Mabyaw. Sakit. Mabayan. Sharap. Wa'ath. Ha'ash. Zara. Hala'ah. Kaya. Kadashwa. 38. Ath. Makathawath. Kata Slaki. Hakatayum. La. Vanapashtham. Wa Aishawa. Athum. Rakwayim. Akayum. Tazapalya. Lamazabak. Kaya. Ha Koryaban. Koryabam. Lapan Yahweh. Wa Yakwadashwa. Wa Yayawa. La Wath. Labanya. Yasha'ala. Verse 39. Wa Yakwak. Izar. Hakahan. Ath. Makathwath. Anakashath. Ashar. Akwayabwa. Sharpayum. Wa Yerakaiwam. Tazap Waya. Tazap Waya. La Mazabak. Verse 40. Takarwan. Labanya. Yasha'ala. La Ma'ain. Ashar. La Yakarab. Ayash. Zar. Ashar. La Mazarai, Aharon, Hawa'a, La Aquatayar, Quatarath, Lapanya, Yahweh, Wala'a, Yahya, Kakorak, Wa Kaidathwa, Kashar, Dabar, Yahweh, Bayad, Mashah, Lawa. Verse 41. Wa Ilanwa, Idath, Banya, Yashala, Malakarath, Al, Mashah, Baal, Aharon, La Marathum, Hamathum, Ath, Aim, Yahweh. Cause that up. The numbers 16 and 35 in the English. There came out a fire from the Lord and consumed the 250 men that offered incense. 36. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, 37. Speak unto Eleazar the son of Aaron, the priest, that he take up the censers out of the burning, and scatter thou the fire yonder, for they are hallowed. 38. The censers of these sinners against their own souls, let them make them broad plates for a covering of the altar, for they offered them before the Lord, therefore they are hallowed. And it shall be a sign unto the children of Israel. 39. And Eleazar the priest took the brazen censers, wherewith they that were burnt had offered, and they were made broad plates for a covering of the altar. 40. To be a memorial unto the children of Israel, that no stranger which is not of the seed of Aaron come near to offer incense before the Lord, that he be not as Korah and as his company, as the Lord said to him by the hand of Moses. 41. But on the morrow all the congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron, saying, Ye have killed the people of the Lord. Slakia. Saying, Ye have killed the people of the Lord. So even with us seeing how these men came against Moses, how they tried to take authority from Moses, whom the Lord chose, whom the Lord anointed to lead this nation at the time, and we still wanted to try to come against Moses. Still sat there and whispered among one another that Moses killed the Lord's people, when the men should have never have came against Moses. They should never try to take any authority from him. They never should try to teach the people whatever false doctrine it is they believed in, whatever lies their fathers taught them. They should have never have tried doing so. They should have left it to Moses as the Lord intended. And that's something that us as a people have to get in our heads. Many of us believe, because of the lies that have been passed down to us, that if you're in a fake Israelite group, that man is supposed to lead the nation. If you're in a church, that man or woman is supposed to lead the nation. If you're in some rock worshiping religion, then I don't know who the hell their leader is. I guess for Nation of Islam it'd be Farrakhan, but we got to put all the lies to the side and go with who the Lord chose. And the Lord only chose the ISUPK. The ISUPK are the only ones that follow the Lord, the only ones that are healing this nation and showing our people how to follow the Most High, showing our people what the sacrifice of our King really meant for our nation, for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Only ones doing so. Otherwise, you're going to accept every nation and say Christ gave his life for everybody. When that's not what the scriptures say. So the scriptures say that out of Zion shall come the deliverer, and he shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. That's the children of Israel. That's Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And because of the sacrifice of our King, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, or Jesus Christ, every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian has the opportunity to come back to the Lord. And we should seize that opportunity and never let it go. Number 1642. In the Hebrew, Wa ya Bahako Slagi Bahako Hall Haida Al Masha Wa Al Arun Wa Yapanwa Al Ahal Wa Aid Wa Hana Kasawa Hai Nun Wa Yara Kabawad Yahweh 43 Wa Yaba'a Masha Wa Harun Al Panya Ahal Mawa'id Pa 44 Wadabar Yahweh Al Masha Lamar verse 45 Haramwa Mathawak Haida Haza'ath Wa Call Atham Karagai Wa Yapalawa Al Panyaham 46 Wayamar Masha Al Aharun Kwak Ath Hamachtha Wathan Al Ya Ash Ma'al Ha Mazabak Washayam Quatarath Wa Hawalak Mahara Al Haida Wakapar Al Yaham Kaya Yataza Ha Quatazap Malapanya Yahweh Hakal Ha Nagat verse 47 Wayakwak Aharon Kashar Dabar Mashah Wayarataza All the Wak Hakwahal Wahana Hakal Hanagat Ba'aim Wayathan Ath Ha Quatarath Wayakapar Al Ha'aim 48 Wayaimad Wayan Hamathium, Wabayun, Ha-Kayum, Wa-Itazar, Ha-Magapah. Cough that up. Number 16 and 42 in the English. And it came to pass, when the congregation was gathered against Moses and against Aaron, that they looked toward the tabernacle of the congregation, and behold, the cloud covered it, and the glory of the Lord appeared. 43. And Moses and Aaron came before the tabernacle of the congregation. 44. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, 45. Get you up from among this congregation, and I may consume them as in a moment. And they fell upon their faces. 46. And Moses said unto Aaron, take a censer, and put fire therein from off the altar, and put on incense, and go quickly unto the congregation, and make an atonement for them, for there is wrath gone out from the Lord. The plague is begun. 47. And Aaron took as Moses commanded, and ran into the midst of the congregation, and behold, the plague was begun among the people. And he put on incense, and made an atonement for the people. 48. And he stood between the dead and the living, and the plague was stayed. Number 16 and 49 in the Hebrew. Yahweh Hamathium Ba Magapah Arabai Ashar Halak Washabai Malawath Malabad Hamathium Al the Bar Barak. Verse 50. Yashab Aharon all Mashah all Bathak Ahal Mawa'id Wa Amagapah Na'itazara Pa. Number 17 and 1 in the Hebrew. Bar Yahweh all Mashah La Amar. Verse 2. The bar all Banya Yasha'ala Wakwak Matham Mata Labayath Abba, sorry. Ma'ath Call Nishayaham Labayath Abatham Shanyam Ishar Matawath Ayash Ath Shamawu Tha Kathab Al Mata'awa. Verse 3. Wa'ath Sham Aharon Tha Kathab Al Matah Baya Kaya Matah Akkad La Ra'ash Bayath Abawatham. Verse 4. Wa Hanachtham. Baal. Mawa'id. Lapanya. Aidawath. Ashar. Awa'id. Lakam. Shema. Verse 5. Wahaya. Hayash. Shar. Abakar. Bawa. Mata'awa. Ya Parak. Wa Hashakathya. La'alya. Ath. Onawath. Banya. Yasha'ala. Ashar. Ham. Mayanwa. Al-Yakam. So I can cut that up. Number 16 and 49 in English. Now they that died in the plague were 14,700, beside them that died about the matter of Korah, 50. And Aaron returned unto Moses unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the plague was stayed. Number 17 and 1 in the English. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, and take of every one of them a rod, according to the house of their fathers, of all their princes, according to the house of their fathers, 12 rods. Write thou every man's name upon his rod. 3. And thou shalt write Aaron's name upon the rod of Levi. For one rod shall be for the head of the house of their fathers. 4. And thou shalt lay them up in the tabernacle of the congregation for the testimony, where I will meet with you. 5. And it shall come to pass that the man's rod, whom I shall choose, shall blossom, and I will make to cease from me the murmurings of the children of Israel, whereby they murmur against you. All right, so the Lord had Moses have Aaron put his name on a rod. So what he had him do is put their pedigree on a rod. That's Israelite culture. Our father's name, the son's name, so on and so forth, to show our pedigree, to show that we are, we're able to present who our father was even after he's gone, and we can trace our line back however far, to show that we are, the children of Israel. Show we're not some heathen trying to infiltrate within the nation, or someone trying to acquire some kind of power for themselves by claiming they descend from this person, when in reality, their father was somebody that would draw water, somebody that would chop wood for someone important. But that's our culture. Like you'll see in headquarters, whenever Jeremy Hyman is teaching class on Thursdays, you'll see rods behind him, which are just staffs, wood staffs, with pedigrees carved into it, brothers' names carved into it in the Hebrew. And that's something that every brother should do, is get them a staff, carve your name into it. When you have a son, he'll carve his name into it, so on and so forth. Just another aspect of our culture to keep alive. Number 17:6 in the Hebrew, way the bar, Mashah, all, Manya, Yasha Allah, Wayathanwa, all Yahweh, call, Nash, Sakit. Oh. Salakia. So it's like what I have to do. Nash, Yayaham, Mata, Lanashia, Akkad, Mata, Lanashia, Akkad, Lavayath, Abathum, Shanyam, Ashar, Matawath, Wa Mata, Aharon, Bathawak, Ma Tawatham. Verse 7. Wayanath, Masha'ath, Hamatath, Lapanya, Yahweh, Baal, Haidath. Verse 8. Wayaya, Hamacharath, Wayaba'a, Masha'al, Ha'idawath, Wahana, Fanak, Mata, Aharon, Lavayath, Lawya, Wa Yatazah, Barak, Wa Yatazah Tazah, Tazayatazah, Wa Yagamor, Shaquadium. Verse 9. Wa Yatazah, Masha'ath, Call, Ha Matath, Ma Lapanya, Yahweh, all, call, Banya, Yasha Allah, Wayarawa, Wayakwakawa, Ayash, Ma Tawa, Sa, verse 10. Wayamar, Yahweh, all, Mashah, Hashab, Ath, Mata, Aharon, Lapanya, Haidawath, La Mashamarath, La Wath, Labanya, Maria, Wa Tabakal, Tawalantham, Ma'alia, Wala'ah, Yamathwa. Verse 11, Wayasha, Mashah, Kashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Athawa, Khan, Aisha, Sa. Verse 12, Wayamarwa, Wanya, Yasha'ala, All, Mashah, Lamar, Han, Gawa Ainwa, Abadnawa, Honawa, Abadnawa. Clap that up. This is Numbers 17:6 in the English. And Moses spake unto the children of Israel, and every one of their princes gave him a rod apiece, for each prince one, according to their fathers' houses, even 12 rods. And the rod of Aaron was among their rods. 7. And Moses laid up the rods before the Lord in the tabernacle of witness. Verse 8. But it came to pass that on the morrow Moses went into the tabernacle of witness, and behold, the rod of Aaron for the house of Levi was budded and brought forth buds, and bloomed blossoms, and yielded almonds. 9. And Moses brought out all the rods from before the Lord unto all the children of Israel, and they looked, and took every man his rod. 10. And the Lord said unto Moses, Bring Aaron's rod again before the testimony, to be kept for a token against the rebels, and thou shalt quite take away their murmurings from me, that they die not. 11. And Moses did so as the Lord commanded him, so did he. 12. And the children of Israel spake unto Moses, saying, Behold, we die, we perish, we all perish. Numbers 17 and 13 in the Hebrew. Call ha-karab, ha-karabah, karab, all, Mashakan, Yahweh, Yamawath, Ha'am, Tamanwa, La Bawai, Sa. Numbers 18 and 1 in the Hebrew. Wayamar, Yahweh, all, Aharon, Atha, Wabanyak, Wabayath, Abyak, Athak, Tasha'awa, Ath, Iwan, Ha-Makodash, Watha, Wabanyak, Athak, Tasha'awa, Ath, Iwan, Kahanathkam. 2. Wagam, Ath, Achyak, Matah, Lawya, Shabbat, Abyak, Hakorab, Athak, Wa Yalawa, Al Yak, Wa Yasharathwak, Wa Tha, Wa Banyak, Athak, Lapanya, Ahal, Idath. Verse 3. Washamarwa, Masha Marthak, Masha Marthak, Wa Masha Marath, Call, Hall, Ak, Hall, Call Ya, Akwadash, or all. Hamazabak, La'a, Yakorabwa, or La'a, Kwa Mathawa, Gam, Ham, Gam, Hatham. Verse 4. Wa Nalawawa, Al Yak, Washamarwa, Ath, Mashamarath, Ahal, Moa'id, Lakal, Ibadath, Ahal, Wazar, La'a, Yakarab, Al Yakum. Verse 5. Washamartham, Ath, Mashamarath, Hakwadash, Wa'ath, Mashamarath, Ha Nazabak, Wala'a, Yahya, Iwad, Kwatazak, Al, Bunya, Yasha'ala. 6. Wa'anya, Hana, La Kwakathya, Ath, Ach Yakum, Haloyum, Mathawak, Bunya, Yasha'ala, Lakum, Mathana, Nathanium, La Yahweh, La Ibad, Ath, Baidath, Ahal, Moa'id. Clap that up. So it's Numbers 17 and 3. It's like 17 and 13 in the English. Whosoever cometh anything near unto the tabernacle of the Lord shall die. Shall he be consumed with dying? Numbers 18 and 1. And the Lord said unto Aaron, Thou and thy sons in thy father's house with thee shall bear the iniquity of the sanctuary. Thou and thy sons with thee shall bear the iniquity of your priesthood. 2. And thy brethren also of the tribe of Levi, the tribe of thy father, bring thou with thee, that they may be joined unto thee, and minister unto thee. But thou and thy sons with thee shall minister before the tabernacle of witness. Verse 3. And they shall keep thy charge, and the charge of all the tabernacle. Only they shall not come nigh the vessels of the sanctuary and the altar, that neither they nor ye also die. 4. And they shall be joined unto thee, and keep the charge of the tabernacle of the congregation, for all the service of the tabernacle. And a stranger shall not come nigh unto you. 5. And ye shall keep the charge of the sanctuary, and the charge of the altar, that there be no wrath any more upon the children of Israel. Verse 6. And I, behold, I have taken your brethren the Levites from among the children of Israel. To you they are given as a gift for the Lord, to the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. All right. So Levi, the tribe of Levi, became the priest of the nation, but that's not how it was supposed to be. We were supposed to be a nation of priests, which is why today any tribe can come into the ISUPK and become priests within the nation. It's because of the sacrifice of our King that allows for us to be able to do so, because that's how the Lord intended it. That duty is no longer left to Levi or Haitians. All right. So if you're a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, through your father, through the seed of your father, so you can come into the ISUPK, become a priest for this nation, raise our people up out of the hell that we've been living in for so very long under this captivity. With that, just the men behind the podium, imagine, which means to stand. La Yasha Allah, which means to Israel. Puni Haki Dum, Saki Amajim, Opuni Haki Dum, please turn, face the east. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Bashamayim, Wadash, Ayah, Shimka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Aba'ah, Atazayaka, Ayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawar, Ayah, Bashamayim, Nathan, Lanawa, Lukham, Call, Yawam, Wazalak Nawa, Wabawath Nawa, Kalak Nawa, Wabawath Nawa, Wala'ah, Abayai Nawa, Wanasaya Warren, Ball, Awashai Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kayuk, Laka, Amalakwa, Wa Allah, Wa the Barit, La Yamyam, Aman. Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Forever the Hakak, or the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Bokasha, Mathanawa, Bakak, Bakak, Narafa'a, Pawakala, Pawarawa, Bakak, Latahar, Hamatazarian, Akak, Ahakim, Mathium, Akak, Al Rakawath, Patama Allah, Agarshan, Bashim Yawashad, Water on Money. Remember the power in the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, in the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it. Pray to bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, the Raklanawa, Yasha Allah, Wahabayah, Saparium, Barak, Bashim Yahushua, Water on Money. Pray to bless Israel in the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua. Bless us and Israel and the school in the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahariam, Mayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ra'aim, Yahweh, Ashah, Shemayim, Ra'atazah, Ayathan, Lamawat, Bagolka, Ayanawam, Shamarka, Anah, La'ah, Yanawam, La'ah, Yashun, Shamar, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yumyaka, Yalmum, Ashamash, La'ah, Yakah, Yarak, La Ya'Allah, Yahweh, Yashamarka, McCall, Rai, Yashamar, Aknapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Kazahka, Wa'aka, Ma'aika, Wa'aid, Awalam. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Al-Hayim, Al-Damayah, Lakah, Al-Thacharash, Al Ashakwat, Kaya, Hana, Yadyaka, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ash, Al-Aimaka, Yarayamwa, Sawada, Wayatha, Yaitazwa, Altazapawanyaka, Marwa, Lakawa, Nakidum, Magolia, Mala'ah, Yazakar, Sham, Yasha'Allah, Awada, Kaya, Noaitazwa, Labah, Yakadwa, Al-Yaka, Baryath, Yakarathwa, Aholia, Adawam, Yashamai, Alayam, or Abba, or Gorium, or Baal, or Amawan, or Amalak, Alashath, Aim, Yeshabia, Kazawar, Gam, Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Ayawa, Zarawai, Labanya, Lawat, Selah, Aisha, Laham, Gamadian, Kasa Yasara, Kayabian, Bankaol, Kayashwan, Hashamadwa, but I am the Ara, Hayawa, Daman, Dama, Shaitamwa, Nada, Yad Mawa, Ka'ira, Wakaza'aba, Wakazabak, Wakazazal, Manai, Kor, Asayakamwa, Ashar, Marwa, Rashad, Anawa, As, Nawat, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shaitamwa, Kagogola, Kakwash, Lapanya, Roka, Kaash, Abaira, Yaira, Wakalahaba, Alahat, Aryam, Khan, Dardatma, Wasa Irika, Ubasa, Upathka, Abahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Palawan, Wayabakashwa, Shanka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabaawa, Idea, Ide, Wakaparwa, Wayabadwa, with the Iowa, Kaya, Atha, Shanka, Yahawa, Labaka, Al Yawan, Al, Call, Haratazah. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thou silence, O my power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O my power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacle and the Ishmaelites, with Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, but the inhabitants of Tyre. The sword also is drawn with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as the Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red, lead, yea, all their princes as Zabah and as Amunah, who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of the Most High power and possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as a flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, and men may know that thou, name alone, is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. Prayer for the power structure in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh, O Yahweh Shai. Wamayaka Allah, Watlahayam, Watazavya Ala Wapiana, Ala Wapium, Asaranyum, Watazayanyum, Akayayum, Wa Akwathium, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Wa Rahman. Prayer for the power structure in English. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahushai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, thank you, so be it. Prayer for the curses in English. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel, that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites, and the nations, and the drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Comitazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way, or try to stop us from broadcasting your words about the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth, and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael and Gabriel, come down with the flying saucers, and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread in the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahushua, thank you, always, so be it. Sar, who's a turn. This concludes the Isupk Indianapolis Sabbath service. Akwathian, Shabia, sisters be seated. Salute to the brothers one online. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Barakathum, Yeri Matah, Akwathian, Amajim. Salute to the sisters watching online. Amajim Shabbat, Amajim Barak, Yahweh Shamar Alathan Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yeri Matah, Sabbath service dismissed.